Nimfanye Kayo Nimfanye
So yeah, now you've gotten your passport, you've gotten your visa, you've gotten your ticket game, you've booked your stadium to and all that. Now I was so worried the day I was traveling. I didn't even sleep. Honestly, guys, I did not sleep. Kupack, kufanya sijui nini. You're given, when you're traveling, always travel with 2 suitcases. That thing, I used to think that I travel with one, but best advice, travel with 2 suitcases because you're given 23 kgs. 23 kgs, that is the suitcases. Then the carry-on. Carry-on inamaanisha unaweza beba bag ya mgongo ama kakitu hivi, unajua like ka bag. So uko allowed 2 carry-ons. Inaweza kuwa bag ya mgongo na ka suitcase kadogo, pia hiyo ni carry-on. You're allowed a small suitcase, hiyo unaweza beba ama tu bag yoyote. So ni mbili, carry-ons ni mbili, and then kuna hizo 2 suitcases. Carry-ons zinafaa kwa I think 12 kgs, 12 kgs, hiyo confirm, ukisha book flight yako confirm. And then the suitcases are 23 kgs, 23 kgs, because I'm imagining you're coming to do shopping if you want, or kuna zile vitu zenye unaweza kuja nazo, so you need those 2 suitcases. It's an advantage for you. So I didn't sleep on the night when I was traveling. My flight was at 9:30 a.m. So yeah, nilifika 3 hours before. 3 hours before. Go to the airport, checked in and all that. Flight ikatoka. I actually slept the whole journey. I think it was like 10 hours, because the time they had written for me to actually arrive in the UK, I didn't know it was the UK time. In my head I was thinking it's Kenyan time. So I was just telling guys, Kenyan time 3:30, I'll be in the UK. Kumbe it's UK time. In the UK wametuachana 3 hours. Kenya ndio iko mbele, sorry. Kenya iko mbele na 3 hours. So kama saizi ni 8:11 your time. So yeah, so UK wametuachana 3 hours. So I get to the airport, I check in. I'm so scared. I'm going to a country that I don't know people, but the luck that I got, guys, let me tell you, I just got lucky. Honestly, when you start preparing for your trips to the UK, talk to people. Not everyone. Usiongeleshe kila mtu we. Usiongeleshe kila mtu. Just talk to people that you trust and close to you, because of that, I got lucky. Anita came through for me because she knew people, and when we started this trip, she didn't remember that she knew people, but when we started getting closer to that, she started talking to people. So I got a friend. Thank you, Mike, for hosting me, by the way. So when I got to the UK, when I got to the airport, Heathrow is big. When I got to the airport, I had to connect a train which took me to the bus that I was going. So where I was going to be hosted, it's called Gloucester. It's like 2 hours away. So imagine you've traveled like 10 hours. Then again, 2 hours, you have to go to the friend's place. So train, nini, I got to the bus. I don't know how to use anything. So I just asked. As I said, please learn to ask. So I have cash. Let me advise you, you need to have cash in pounds. You need to have cash and you need to have card, because there are those people who don't like card and there are those people who don't like cash. So just have cash and card. Change money according to uwezo wako. Uwezo wako ndio utakufikisha mahali unataka. So kuwa na do, have cash and have the card. Load the card. I've told you, multi-currency card. It's a multi-currency card. It doesn't have to be your bank card. The bad thing about using your ATM is that once you swipe, the currency rate unakatwa rate every time you swipe. So best advice, get a currency. It's called a currency card. Go to your bank, talk to them. I'm lucky my brother advised me on that, so I got a currency card, loaded the money in pounds, and also I had cash in pounds. So when I went to book the bus ticket, you actually, in the UK, you do everything for yourself, my friends. If the counters are closed, you do everything for yourself. So I just asked someone there. They helped me book the ticket. Went to the bus, 2 hours. I was in Gloucester. I got there. I'm telling you guys, jet lag is real. I used to say, jifanya hapa na jet lag. Jet lag means you've traveled for 10 hours through different time zones. Unachanganyikiwa time zones. Like umechoka. I think it took me like almost 2 days to get over. I was so tired, and then I was used to waking up Kenyan time. So I woke up the first day. I woke up at 5 5 a.m. and Kenya, that's 8 a.m. Kenyan time. So it took me like a whole week to get used to waking up. So I get to Gloucester. I take like 2 days to get used to the, you know, environment and all that. And then now I traveled to Manchester because I had booked my Airbnb at Manchester. So I traveled to Manchester. I went there, got the experience. So guys, please remember, tips for traveling: always have your card loaded, always have extra money, guys. Like, just have extra. It's important that you have extra money. Trust me on this, because of missing my flight, I know how important it is to have extra money. So always have extra money. Usipange trip yako ati tu na need 10k, so nitaka 10k. So load card yako, kuwa na cash. Always ask. And then there's something called an Oyster card. An Oyster card in the UK is a card that you load money and then you can use it via train and via bus, because here the system is cashless. There's no paying money. So if you think that you can cash, you can pay. The only thing probably you can get is a cab. But for me honestly, I used Uber. I found it easier for me because it just deducted money from my card, because you also have to put your details for your card, for the Airbnb, for the Uber. Also eating, when I went to one of the places for eating, everything is online, guys. Like, it's either online or there's a machine you put in. Guys here don't like, when you go to restaurants and all that, it's different. Everything is totally different in the UK, my people. Everything is like online. You have to do everything yourself. Like, you go tap, do everything. So, and it's crazy, man. But the Oyster card really came through for me, because trains, I was just using the trains, the buses and all that. So those are the tips that I can give you about the suitcases and having extra money, having the currency card, very important to check, and always keep time, because no one is waiting for you guys. Yeah.